Hello, what's up YouTube? Samikolat here greeting you all. Today I'm going to spend some time teaching you how to design or make your logos in Adobe Illustrator. This video is aimed at beginners. If you like this video, please drop a like, subscribe and share. With all being said, let's jump right into Illustrator and get on with it. First, let's create a new file by heading to File, then click on New. I am going to drop my guide image which I drew earlier. To do this, simple, go to your image, then drag and drop in Illustrator. I am going to scale it down to the right size. After that, I'm gonna crop it. Like so. Then we are going to opacity and take it down to 50%. Let's lock this layer first by clicking on this lock. Then let's bring in the rectangle tool. You can find it here in Ellipse tool. Simple, right click and hold for a few seconds, then the tray will open up options. Go ahead and choose the rectangle tool. With the rectangle tool selected, right click and drag for a rectangle. Let's try and align it with our guide image. Now let's change our fill color from white to black. We then have to change the fill color to stroke, so that we can clearly see our guide image. Now that we have our rectangle, let's bring out the pen tool. It's the third icon from top. We simple going to right click this corner of the rectangle, then move the cursor down towards the middle section of the rectangle, till we see a pink line. Then right click. After that, you right click on the other corner of the rectangle. Like so. Let's go on and bring the pen tool once again. Right click on this corner, then move the cursor down towards the middle till we see the pink line. Now right click and hold plus press and hold shift whilst dragging the mouse down. You are going to let go of the buttons once you're satisfied with the circular top part. From there, just right click on the bottom corner on the rectangle. To highlight all the lines or shapes, just click and hold above the shape, then drag over the shapes to highlight all the shapes. Then change the stroke to fill color. Now let's go on and bring in the shape builder tool to join or delete some parts of the shapes. To delete certain shapes, right click plus press and hold Alt on your keyboard whilst dragging the cursor over the shape you want deleted. To join or merge, just drag the cursor over the shapes you want to join together. Now let's try and smooth the sharp edges of the corners. Let's bring in the direct selection tool. Right click on the corner, then right click on this small circle, then press and hold shift and right click on the other circle. We then have to drag the cursor up towards the middle whilst holding shift, then let go when we are satisfied. Now let's duplicate the shape to form the last piece on the shape. Right click on the shape, then press and hold the Alt key whilst dragging the shape to the left. We are going to do this one more time. Let's highlight the two shapes. Then we are going to bring in the shape builder tool to merge and delete some parts of the shape. Hold Alt and move the cursor over the parts we want to delete. Perfect. Now let's invite the selection tool back and drag the small shape close to the arrow. Seems like there's space between the two shapes isn't equal. Let's bring in the direct selection tool in. Then right-click on this anchor point and drag to the right. Do the same to the other anchor point. Like so. Perfect. Let's go ahead and unite these shapes. Right-click on top of the shapes and drag the cursor on top of the two shapes. Then head to Properties and click on this icon to unite them. Now that we have finished with our first shape, we are going to duplicate the shape. Select the selection tool. Then click on the shape, then press and hold Alt, then drag the shape downwards. Since the other arrow on our guide image is facing the left, we have to reflect the shape. Right-click on the second shape to highlight it, then left-click. The tray will open up, then click on Transform, make sure Vertical is checked. And lastly click on Reflect. Since we got all the shapes in order, we now don't really need the guide image. We can delete it or just right-click on this eye icon here to turn it off. Let's unite the shapes. Then we have to add text. To add the text, right-click on the letter T on the tools bar, then move the cursor to anywhere on the artboard and right-click once. Then start typing. Like so. To change your font, make sure your typed words are highlighted, then all you got to do is right-click on this arrow pointing down just under characters. For this tutorial I am going to use this font. Let's go ahead and scale it up, like so. Maybe scale it up a little bit more. That's right. Perfect. Let's align it with the second shape. Done. Let's go on and type in the remaining two words. Like so. This font is nice, but I would like to add a few touches to it. Let's make it unique. Simple click on the word, then left click when it's highlighted. We then have to choose outline from the list. Now we can actually edit anything on the letters. To edit the letters we need our friend here, the white arrow. Go right and select the direct selection tool. Come on, let's edit these letters. We are going to start off with the letter T. Right click on this corner and drag down slowly. Like so. That looks good. Let's go to letter F. Cause letter F have two lines that are moving the same direction. That means we have to edit both of them. Click on this small circle, then hold Shift and click to the bottom one and start dragging down. Like so. Perfect. Then we do letter R. Right click on this particular corner and start dragging. Let's do the top part also. Perfect. Let's head on to the letter M. Click on this small circle, hold shift, then right click this circle and this one too. Now let's drag downwards. Perfect. We now have our finished logo. At this point all is done. But I'm still going to play with colors and try and make it more representable. Let's go ahead and duplicate the logo icon and move it up here. Let's scale it down. Then let's duplicate it into 2 more icons. Perfect. Let's highlight the icons, then we unite them together. Like so. After that, let's duplicate these 3 icons. Let's go ahead and unite them. Perfect. Now that is done, let's align them with the artboard. Perfect. Let's duplicate the icon and align it with the artboard, but the down end this time. It looks cool, right? Let's align the original logo. We want to make sure it's centered. Let's click and drag it to the center like this. Oh, I didn't unite these guys. Let's go ahead and merge them. Okay, let me right click on this guy here and expand him. Like so. Let's unite them and see if it works. Perfect. All I need now is my colors. Let's head over to my desktop and drag my image into Illustrator. Perfect. Let's highlight these guys to give them a nice color. Right click on this one and press and hold Shift and click on the others as well. Let's get the eyedropper tool and pick on this cool dark blue color. Perfect, we are winning. Let's go to the rectangle tool and map in the artboard. To do so, right click and hold on this corner, then drag down, covering the whole artboard. Then left click and go select Arrange, then select Send it to the back. With the eyedropper tool selected and the shape is highlighted, pick the creamish color, like so. We need to cut out the hanging parts that are hanging out of the artboard. To do this, let's select the rectangle tool once more, then cover the whole artboard. Perfect. Let's then highlight everything on the artboard, then click on Make a Clipping Mask. Perfect. It looks nice, isn't it? Looks more representable. I love it. Now we are going to do the same on the other side, but different colors only. Wow, it's looking nice. It turned out good than I expected. So that's it, YouTube. For today's tutorial, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell's notification and share. Make sure you watch the next tutorial. I will be teaching you how to make a 3D logo in Adobe Illustrator. Thank you.